into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Maxey. Another shot. Whiteside. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Whiteside's got his second basket.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Raptors of just 2 free throws and 5 attempts to.
That's his first.
Free throw good, MP. Ken Burge is checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Barnes. The 76ers also with a sub. Riller's checked in.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
Tries again. He doesn't hit that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Hart. Nance outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Hart for the 3. Birch grabs the board.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down. You know, Khem Birch started his career in the D-League. He was undrafted in 2015. The D-League is now called the G-League, but he played for Sioux Falls. He's a Canada native and was named an all-star in that developmental league, showing promise for the days ahead.
Here's Maxey. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
After one season in the U.S., Birch Clark would go to Turkey and then Greece for 2 years, eventually working his way back to the U.S.
And Kevin, how did that work out for him? Quite nicely. Khem grabbed the final roster spot on the Magic out of training camp in 2017. Another G-League success story is Birch. Not to mention, he's just the latest in a wave of Canadian-born players to show their worth in the NBA.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's Hart. Guarded closely. Toronto grabs the miss. Birch has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP, no good. The 76ers trail by 9. Maxey passes to Hart. Passes to Riller. To the paint. Here's Nance. And Nance puts it in.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
MP outside. There's the triple. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight to the right side. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Riller can't hit. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Raptors. 7-point differential. And MP throws it down.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Whiteside kicks to Hart. Puts up a 3. They get it back. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Jacobs, the pass to Birch. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
To the inside, and the jam by Whiteside.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Birch the pass to Jacobs. The layup missed. The 76ers trail by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got 10 points in the game.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
A 3 from MP. Connects from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 8.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
This one for 3. Here's Whiteside. Goes back up. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate them.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
Grant Riller.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Gary Trent is out there with MP. Then there's Kem Birch. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Gordon in at the 4. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets made some terrific plays. He finished with 11 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He came in hot off the bench and maintained that play throughout the game. I'm sure his team wants him to do that again. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Down low, here's Nance. Anunoby sends it back. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Maxey passes to Nance. Now Embiid. He's guarded by Howard. To the middle. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Riller's got 6.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And it's blocked. Pass to Maxey. Shoots from the line and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And some changes here for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Gordon. And it's Barnes in for OG Anunoby. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. The three from MP. Cranes the three-pointer. MP's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Harris, right side. Good D by Barnes. Raptors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. MP kicks to Barnes. MP against Simmons. And a deep 3 from MP. Rebound by the 76ers.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him, just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And here is Simmons. 14 points from him the last game against Utah. Harris kicks to Simmons. Clock at 6. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And it's 6 points for Joel Embiid.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too, extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong. And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And the 3 ball is good.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Out to the wing. Harris outside. And he recovers it. Nance with no one around. 76ers with the new shot clock. And Embiid gets it to go.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP. 17-point lead, their biggest. He takes it in, and he gets it to go. MP's got 36.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Riller the pass to Simmons. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Jacobs. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Toronto, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line. And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first. Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
6-second difference between shot and game ball. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So we'll see Ben Simmons go to the line here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The pass to Nance. Here's Riller. Here's Whiteside. And he lays it straight in. Whiteside's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
And so it's Toronto. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. He's checked in for Flynn. Nancy's checked in for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Simmons. And V deciding where to go with it. Siakam kicks to MP. Second shot opportunity. He gets that one. He's got 16.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
And so in the game for the 76ers, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with Josh Hart. And it's Nance in at the small forward. Toronto leading by 23. MP outside. Fires the three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the paint. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Embiid.
Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
Floats it up for MP. Unable to get that one. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Howard's checked in for Toronto. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Gordon's checked in for Dwight Howard. And now we've got the intentional foul. The 76ers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
For the 76ers, Grant Riller. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Raptors leading by 17. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by MP. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's defended by Trent. That one goes. Count it.
Assisted by
And it's 8 points for Tyrese Maxey.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul.
76ers substitution.
Here's MP. They've got Howard. MP is out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Shake Milton. Payne comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Maxey. And the foul called on MP. And so he's picked up. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
You face some criticism online, especially on Twitter, by some who say you care more about scoring than winning.
Look, anyone who says that doesn't know me. That's ignorance on their part.
They're here. They're here.
It's a way too soon for me to say that we're here. LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent got to speak in ways they can't tell you. But instead got them begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never.
Hey there, MP. Call me Z. Come and see me. See you around.
They're here. They're here.
It's a way too soon for me to say that we're here. LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent got to speak in ways they can't tell you. But instead got them begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never let society tell me how to eat a meal. But never get so comfortable to say it's time to chill. Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side.
Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side. Don't chasing dollars, let the money chase you instead.
They're here.
Yeah, had to recognize that we ain't get hit by coincidence. Mastermind of sentences, match the prime of reminiscent legends. What your mission is, pass the dime of Benjamin Flash it. Metaphor for what you do and what you giving us. Mass incarceration on the minds of those who listening. Gotta be strategic how I pen the pen on paper, pen to tell on every donkey that try coming for my action. Miscommunication leads to misconceptions of my passion. Passionate effort towards can for folk, show me the lack in it. I had to learn to ration it, protect the feelings of the folk that wouldn't do for mine to back when it's the pacifist. Must pacifist sometimes to bring a balance back and back we go to acting. Folk be fake mad, folk be fake rich, folk be fake woke, folk be fake lit. Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side.
Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side. Don't go chasing dollars, let the money chase you instead. Patience how you bake the bread.
They're here.
Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars.
Jody on the run.
They're here.
Rook on the. Rook on the.
They're here. They're here.
It's a way too soon for me to say that we're here. LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent gotta speak in ways they can't tell you, but instead got them begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never let society tell me how to eat a meal. But never get so comfortable to say it's time to chill. Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side.
Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side. Don't chasing dollars, let the money chase you instead.
They're here.
Yeah, had to recognize that we ain't get hit by coincidence. Mastermind of sentences, master prime of reminiscent legends. What your mission is, pass it down, my Benjamin flashing. Metaphor for what you do with what you giving us. Mass incarceration on the minds of those who listening. Gotta be strategic how I pin the pen on paper, pen to tell on every donkey that try coming for my action. Miscommunication leads to misconceptions of my passion. Passionate, effort towards can for folk, show me the lack in it. I had to learn to ration it, protect the feelings of the folk that wouldn't do for mine to back when it's the pacifist. Must pacifist sometimes to bring a balance back and back we go to acting. Folk be fake mad, folk be fake rich, folk be fake woke, folk be fake lit.
Let the money chase you instead. Patience how you bake the bread.
They're here.
Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars.
Jody on the run.
They're here.
Rook on the. Rook on the.
Hear that, and then yeah right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I wear black locks, turn back locks into black ops, stunting turn into half knocks. If you get man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you're rent late, then they padlocking your dough up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money, hugging the tummy. Nothing was that Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals. They throw like Burrow and like you burrowed and you blocked again just to make all that plural. I can't believe I made it like that's supposed to be sterile. But here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses and purses, stressing them Birkins, fam. I put a in that gown, popping circumstance.
I can tell you ain't from Brown that. Tell your favorite rapper that I want my sound back. On God, my can't allow that.
That's another mansion in North Georgia. Why going in foreclosure? That M3, my fourth order. Yeah, I got a lake out back, I'm sitting on 50 acres. If you said I wouldn't make it, y'all just haters. And we don't pay attention to none of that. Y'all pocket watching and clocking, we some right where the numbers at. We quarterback and we play calling, we hand it off, then run it back. We 4 seasons and 4 seasons, white winners and summer's black. Yeah. Now how the they gonna handle that? I came for the whole thing.
Hold the need the skirt, hold the keys, need the bell, clean the funds, clean my hands, clean the do my dirt. That the dance ain't trying to flirt. My mans came home the first. Watch the bed, don't overlurk. Hit the bed, but I came right now. Same old head trying to take me down. Get so high when the pay so loud. Everybody here when they get a good play, tell them put them on field, but I pray for the down. Still got the on payroll. Whole team ain't move when I say so. I'ma rule the whole game. I'm a grandmama chain with them, put a block up, but it still came down. Let me now, let me live. Human love, look me down. Be my judge. This does. I just met a bad thing, she stable. Now she mad at the crib, got a hey yo, I know that what up. I roll up every moment, hit the show like what up. I know they want us, gonna eat and crow, but not us. I know you need opponents, I could flow that if you want it. Hey yo, I know you better. I know you won't get on, ain't no one told you better. My opponents and my homies live too close together. Got land, but I don't live on it. Say my prayer, but for the moment, hold the peace. Know the streets, clear the air for my. Guard the coof, flip the map when I stash the loot and won't show the where. Hit the turf, legs don't overwork. Trust the fam, can't know for sir. Papa's gone, I ain't taking personal. Mike, gotta feed the earth. Flash it, don't be a jerk. Once you're gone, you can't watch your tone. Rep the game, y'all know the perks. Catch the blame, y'all know the curse. Cops try to get me, but I ran up first. New check, no stimmy, but it's still gonna work. Life no gimme, but the wheel gon' turn. Trying to make it from the red to the end zone.
I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on following my footsteps like I'm Montana, like I'm shit, like I'm like new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these, condo like the, me my friend. My bro wanna skip his stove. Like grits, got this vibe on her tippy toes. In up LA live, I'm staying at the lows with this Hollywood. Got a can't wait to let it pull up with it. I pull up with it, pull up with it. Put some diamonds on her toes, let it on reach. Used to pull it, you can still call it a. Can't be fixed, with the names is spent the nick. How you pull that don't make sense. I made a whole mile off an inch. I had 99 problems, I just scratched off the list. Amazing winning, solved on out my neck. Cause I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on following my footsteps like the like I'm Montana. Like I'm shit, like I'm like new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these, condo like the.